So today I came up with this crazy idea that I'm going to invent a contouring method called sandwich contouring. If you heard about baking, everything is related to food these days. Anyway, if you heard about baking you contour means that you are going to apply a very heavy amount of powder with a sponge over your cream and then let it sit for a while on the face, and after that you are going to get a brush like that and knock off all the excess product so that your highlight stands out more. Anyway, I was thinking baking sandwich. I'm going to try sandwich contouring, which is, this was the idea in my head, to use powder, cream, powder. And this is very tricky because the rule says do not apply cream over your powder because it will make everything look cakey. And I'd have to agree with that. You will have to be an expert in makeup in order to make this work for you, and you have to be patient. But the end result is amazing because what sandwiching means is that your contour is going to look more natural, and at the same time it's going to last the whole day because you are sandwiching your cream between two powders. It's just like, imagine a sandwich of peanut butter. You would have bread, peanut butter, and then a slice of bread. Now I feel hungry. And I was actually hesitant to upload the video. I thought if it worked, I'm going to upload it. So yes, let's jump into it. Okay, so I might look crazy now, but I thought that I would do half part of my face, or not do it all, just start with it, because anyway I'll be looking this way towards my mirror because it's here in front of me and you won't be able to see what I'm doing on this part of the face. So that's why I started with this one. So now, before I start applying any product, I'm going to show you what I'm going to use on my face today. Today we are going to use 2 cream and 3 powder products. For the cream we need 1 foundation stick that is much darker than the skin tone, and another cream foundation or concealer that is also much lighter than our skin tone. For the powders, I'm going to use a contour palette that has a contour shade that is much darker than our skin tone and a very light yellow toned highlighter. And the third powdered product is going to be a mineral foundation that matches our skin tone. The tools we need first is a dry beauty sponge. Ew, I didn't wash it properly, it seems. We will need an angled brush, a small blush brush, a medium-sized buffing brush, and a big powder brush. So I guess now we could start with the tutorial. Okay, so I guess I'm going to do the same thing here on my face as what I did here. I'll start with this contour palette and I'm going to use this contour shade on an angled brush. I will go under the cheekbones on my forehead because I need to contour this egg-shaped face. By the side of the nose, the jawline. Now I'm going to use this shade in the contour palette and I'm going to place it here on top of the cheekbones. I'm not going to apply any under the eyes because I think this will make things cakey, and a bit on the forehead and over the brow. I'm also going to take it in between the 2 contours, the jawline and the hollow of the cheek, and a bit on the chin and Cupid's bow. And now moving to the contour shade, which is the dark foundation stick, I'm just going to go over. Oh, I hope I'm not making a mistake. And here by the sides of the nose, also on the forehead, under the jawline, and here under the chin. Now I'm just going to take this lighter product. This is a foundation and concealer in one. This is by Cargo Cosmetics and it is in the shade 1, which is obviously much lighter than my skin tone. And I'm going to place it everywhere where I want my highlight to be. Forehead, the chin, Cupid's bow, and yes, under the hollow of the cheek, which is in between the 2 contours. Now I'm going to take the dry beauty sponge and go over the areas of the contour first. Taking the pointy side and going over the lighter part. And I think you could see how everything looks at this stage. Still not perfect. I'm still not sure if I'm going to upload this video, but let's see. Probably I won't if it didn't work Now after the sponge, we are going to take this medium-sized buffing brush, and it has synthetic bristles, so I think it's just going to glide easily over the cream. I'm blending the lighter parts on my face first. And then the contour. Oh, I forgot something very important. I'm just going to grab it and be right back. 1 second. A face mist. How did I forget that? Because when you are applying powder and cream over it, you will have to apply some face mist over your creams and powder in order to make blending easier. And I think I'm too late for that, but I'm just going to mist my face and go back with the brush, and oh my god, this makes things so easy. I think now you could tell the difference that I have a contour on my face, but we are not done yet because we need everything to blend in and look at the same time contoured and sharp. So I'm going with my angled brush with the contour shade with nothing on it and just go over the contour under my cheekbones and by the sides of the nose, and go with the same brush with the powder and just sharpen everything up. And of course with nothing else on it. So I guess if I turn my head this way, you would be able to see that I have shadow and light on my face. But I've looked at the mirror very closely and I didn't see that it looks cakey or heavy or anything, because we used a little bit of powder under the cream and then we misted the face and blended everything, so it just gave this kind of shadow illusion to the face. And here I'm using this mineral foundation by e.l.f. in the shade Warm. Getting the very big powder brush, dunking it like that into the lid. Start patting first, and then I'm just going to blend it. But the good thing about using a mineral foundation when you are doing a heavy contour look is that it has a glow and it looks like skin. Mineral foundations are usually lighter than cream. It's a powder, but it is a mineral powder, so it's going to be lighter and it's just going to look like skin. Okay, so now I've finished all my face makeup. I went for the easiest thing possible because there is nothing more annoying than applying your makeup when you are in a hurry and you want to film the ending or the beginning for any tutorial. So yeah, thumbs up for doing my makeup in 10 minutes. So the finishing touch is to apply a face mist because we use lots of powders, so that it makes everything sit beautifully on the skin. And I'm going to stress that this doesn't look powdery at all. I'm looking at a magnifying mirror and everything looks great because we didn't go anywhere near the eyes with the powder first, so we only applied the cream, went over with a buffing brush to blend everything in, and with the face mist it makes things very easy to blend. Do I think this is worth doing? I think if you are going to be photographed or if you are going to a night event and you want your contour to look very obvious, I think yes. For those of you who want their contour to last all day long, sandwiching your contour definitely works. And there is a way to make powder products look good under creams and over creams, and I think this proves it. I'm going to come closer to the camera so that you could see how my face looks and whether you like the finish or not. So yes, I hope you enjoyed spending time with me, and I'll see you again in my next video. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos on my channel, and press the like button if you like this video, and yes, let's meet soon. Until then, please be safe. Mwah. Bye.